What is up, y'all? Welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online Part 7. I think it's 7. It could be 6, but I'm pretty sure it's 7. I did not check, but anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope everybody's had a really good weekend and is ready to start the week feeling the best that they possibly can. Um, I am going to be continuing the Grahtwood storyline today. We now have these three little breadcrumbs of, I think they're part of the same, like, big quest, but we're going to have to complete those to progress further into the story quest here. I'm going to focus just on the zone story quests right now, and then I'll probably go back and do side quests once I hit 50. That way we just have a more cohesive story, and then I can just go back, do all the side quests to get experience for champion points. But yeah, so today was going to be a little bit of a longer video. I'm thinking maybe about 30 minutes to an hour upload. Um, just kind of showcasing our leveling path, and then I'm going to queue up for some battlegrounds. The current campaign for below level 50 in Cyrodiil is about to end, so the new one will be starting tomorrow, and that'll be awesome because we'll have more time to like get into something fresh and see if we actually have like a shot. But we're almost to 50 anyway, so we won't have to worry about that soon. But anyways, thanks for joining me, guys. I'll add some commentary here and there. But yeah,
You stood in the ruins of Esduin, the halls of the ancients.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverwood.
Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed,
damn,
the
that was
Elven
like perfect
Tree is
timing.
impressively tall. Equally impressive is that King Comoran Aradon.
I hope we have a little bit of better luck today in these battlegrounds because they were a little crazy yesterday, but we still had fun though. One thing about me in PvP, I'm definitely not the best at it in ESO. I know some shit, but again, it's just been a while since I've played the game, so delving back into anything, I'm trying to figure shit out. But regardless, I just always enjoy the game itself, and I try to not stress about that shit. Like, obviously, it feels good when you're winning, but one of those like losses where you know like I did everything I could, those are satisfying too. So I don't know. I just hate whenever people get toxic in PvP and shit. I'm like, look, I've been pissed off before, but we play video games to escape real life's bullshit. So, you know, why even carry that over? But to each their own, I guess. One thing I'm terrible about is making sure I've eaten all of my food to get my buffs and then the experience scrolls when I'm leveling, but we're working on that. And then, of course, when I pop out of Battlegrounds, I gotta start changing. Um, like on the front bar here, I would want to have a Resto Staff ability, even though I don't have a Resto Staff equipped. That way, it would level that skill line. And then vice versa for my back bar, I'd want to have Destruction equipped because it's a Resto Staff, so that I'm still getting experience on both staves. That's one thing about ESO that really pisses me off, but you know what? I'll live. Anyway, the round's about to start. I'll probably chat at the end here. Wish me luck. I just got necked so fucking hard. I hate when that happens, and I swear it happens in every single match. It'll be like the final countdown, and then it'll just pop back up to like 40 seconds. It's all good though. It's all good. That one went a lot better than the one yesterday, so I'll take it. I did get clapped a couple times unnecessarily, but I'll count my blessings.
What a
Additionally,
strange time you
Elden
live
Ring has
in.
many of its library facilities, homes, and other elements suspended from the Elden Tree's branches.
I'm gonna remember to change these fucking icons, because I'm gonna forget if I don't. Do it right now. There we go. And I hate how important it is, because you're gonna end up how I ended up right here at level 36 restoration staff, and your destruction is like, if you're lucky, only 3 levels ahead. But yeah, so you don't want to leave anything left behind, that's for sure.
You there, halt! There's great danger ahead. South Point is currently off limits. You'll need to keep back for your own safety. The citizens of South Point are killing each other in the streets. I've seen nothing like it. Captain Alonthor may need help evacuating survivors. You'll find him by the road, outside the town.
I'm looking for work. Know anyone who needs a hauler?
Turn back, citizen. South Point is... I don't know what to call it exactly. I sent 3 of my best scouts into South Point to answer that very question, but none returned. Until I know their fates, I can't request reinforcements. But I won't send anyone else inside until I know what happened to my scouts. You see my predicament. I certainly won't stop you. One of South Point's citizens also offered to help find the scouts, but she seemed a bit eccentric. Perhaps she has something to offer beyond alarming theories? You should know Dareneth has some sort of position in Elden Root. Seems to think her reputation precedes her. No need to kiss the hem of her robes, but she's far less prickly if you show her some respect. Last I saw Dareneth, she was taking shelter in one of the tents. I could do without this damnable rain. It's been storming since we arrived, and it shows no sign of letting up. Ask what you will. I don't care to speculate. I can only act upon what I know. It's apparent that the townsfolk have caused harm to themselves and others within South Point. Yes, it seems they've all gone mad, but until I know for certain, all I can do is hope to contain it. Strange reports arrived in Elden Root a week ago. Little things, people acting oddly. But when a South Point guard delivered his own severed tongue to the Altmer embassy, someone noticed. If we weren't spread so thin, we'd have been here earlier. General Endari pulled her entire company from the Haven and left for parts unknown. In her absence, we filled the gaps. I tried to commandeer forces from the Grey Mire, but the Thalmor Inner Council considers Argonian refugees a greater threat, in their wisdom.
Did someone call my name?
Okay, I was like, am I hearing shit? But no, she's over here.
Did Captain Alonthor send you to mock me? Did you come to tell me I don't know the work of a Daedric Prince when I see one? Isn't it obvious? Madness swept through South Point like a plague, and so quickly. Only one Daedric Prince has such power. No, it's... Wait, yes, that's it exactly. The Daedric Prince of Madness himself, here in South Point. It's all rather exciting, isn't it? I'm exceptionally concerned. It is my home, after all. But I'd rather show my concern by doing something about the problem. The captain wanted to find his scouts, didn't he? We should get going. Of course, you need someone who knows the town, and I need someone with whom to take a stroll in this lovely rain. No use arguing. I've been getting my way since before you were born. Or do you want a sweet old woman to show more courage than you? Yes. What of it? Actually, I'm needed in South Point. Unless the Queen prefers it left to the whims of a Daedric Prince, she can wait. The streets are dangerous. We should check the homes, be neighborly, see if those inside know where the scouts are. No scout. And I do hope that smell came out of an animal.
South Point was such a grimy place. The new mayor is really cleaning things up, don't you agree? Dominion? South Point is no longer part of the Dominion. The mayor decreed it. If Dominion scouts marched their muddy boots onto our streets, we'd truss them all up. Killing? Oh, do you mean the cleaning brigades? Don't you worry about them. They're simply doing what they must to make South Point sparkle. Oh no, I can't leave my home until it's entirely clean. Besides, the mayor said none of us can leave, and we all know what happens when we don't listen to the mayor. You're trussed up or you're thrown in the catacombs. Either way, you deserve it for disobeying the mayor. He's a just man, a righteous man. We should heed his words, every one of them.
No scouts here, just my neighbor. Although this is
The fire
certainly
warms us when we're cold, but burns us when we're close. No matter how much you feed it, its hunger. I am blind to all but the fire. It consumed my eyes.
Of a fire, as true in your time as mine.
It's not time yet. The mayor said you can't eat me until dinner. Praise Arcay. This entire town has gone mad. We should have informed Captain Elonthor immediately, but I insisted we press on. If we'd fallen back, maybe my scouts would still be themselves. The mad people brought us to their mayor. I don't know how he did it, but he turned my scouts into bears. Bears! I thought he'd do the same to me, but he changed his mind. Said the town folks should have me for dinner. He locked himself in that big cathedral, saw the doors flare up briefly, glowing as bright as the sky, and then it faded. Magic keeps them shut, I'm sure of it. I've had enough of this place. Please untie me. I need to warn Captain Elonthor. I'm getting out of here. I recommend you do the same.
This mayor seems a charming fellow. We should decide what... Soldiers turned into bears, people setting themselves on fire, and now a mad mayor locked in a cathedral. I know I should be horrified, but it all sounds so exciting. Oh, I suppose I can reverse the effects of the mayor's magic. After many, many years of honing my craft, this should be a simple matter. But if we're hunting bears, I'll need you to be the bait. I'm an old woman, and such magic requires precision. Wrestling with bears impedes precision. Slap them about their faces, throw sticks at them, call them harsh names, however you must. Keep their attention while I do the complex part. I have an old scroll tucked away in my basement laboratory. If we have it in hand, it won't matter how tightly he's locked that cathedral door. But first, we should rid South Point of its bear problem. Shall we?
Thank you. I can leave this nightmare.
You won't kill me, Daedra!
Keep that bear away from me.
Oof. Okay, this man has done this shit 2 times in a row. Let me go ahead and dismiss him.
Smash it in the head. Keep it away from me. Keep that bear away from me.
Bleed while you can.
Now let's head to my laboratory. We'll need that scroll to get into the cathedral. No use! Get out of there or the lightning will destroy you! We won't make it inside my laboratory unless we stop the lightning. If someone conjured this storm, they do it from somewhere they could see everything in South Point. There's an old Colovian tower nearby. It's the highest point in the town, aside from the cathedral.
That's it! Have some lightning! You want more lightning? I have plenty to go around! You get the lightning! Now you get the lightning! What are you doing here? I don't... So what if I am? They called me an angry drunk, said I'd never amount to anything. But now I have the lightning, and I'll give it to anyone who makes me mad. Shut your... I don't need to listen to this. I'll show you, like I did them. Nobody pushes Rufinus around!
Didn't think you had it in you, but the storm's clearing. We should head to my laboratory.
What's a little extortion?
Now where did she... Ah, yes, it's on my desk. Yes, over there. Do you see it? Let's head to the cathedral. We're the last people the mayor will expect.
Get out of my head!
mayor? Wait! I recognize him. Let me see if I can talk some sense into him.
Who's there? How did you get in? Go. I want to be alone.
Don't you recognize me, Mayor Olis?
Dareneth. Thank the Divines. Sheogorath did this, all of it. He used me.
And how exactly did he use you?
He promised me power, the respect I deserve. But then he cursed my tongue with madness and let me make a mess of this town.
You're so pitiful, even for a mortal.
What?
You heard me! Oh, I've always wanted to meet a person within a person. Tell me, what's it like?
I'm so sorry, Sheogorath. I thought you'd abandoned me.
Owlie, I left you a tongue that drives people mad. But I suppose if you don't want my gift, I can take it from your mouth and give it to my new favorite mortal friend.
No. Think of all I've built here. The wonderful screams I've created, all in your name. Doesn't that make me your favorite?
Oh, very well. Sorry, my second favorite mortal friend. We had a good run, but it's time for your curtain call.
Good. You're finally coming out of it. We should reintroduce ourselves. I don't remember how I came to be here in the cell. When I woke, you were just standing there, foaming at the mouth. Count yourself lucky that Sheogorath had no desire to treat you like a puppet, unlike myself. I was in Eldenroot when I heard some of the strange rumors coming from South Point. When I returned here, I recognized the signs. But when I arrived at my laboratory, Sheogorath was already there, dancing. Then I was dancing. After that, it all went dark. I saw and heard everything we did, but I couldn't affect a thing. It was a waking nightmare. My own mind, a prison. I expected him to kill us both, but we're here, aren't we? Best not to think of it. Applying logic to the mad god is unwise. Mayor Olis happened. He's always blamed others for his own shortcomings, but I never realized he'd been touched by Sheogorath. The only way the madness will end is with his death. I don't see how. Those bars are thicker than sword blades. We aren't going anywhere. It seems Sheogorath made a few changes to these catacombs. There were never any prison cells below the cathedral. I already tried. It seems Mayor Olis found my magic somehow. I'd say it's maddening, but less so than having a Daedric Prince steer you around like a carriage. When they come for us, we can try to fight our way out. If they come for us.
Such despair! Richard! Well, if it isn't me old friend Hunts for Books. Now, don't look so glum, or the skeevers will notice. Then, well, they hit you up for spare gold, a few shin bones, your best pair of cheese-filled slippers. Insufferable beasts. They can't hold a conversation. Mayor Owlis is a curd in the soup. A real fly in the way, don't you say? Made a mess of me gift. The kind from the wrong end of a dog. I tried to encourage him. Even brought him a hero to destroy. But he couldn't go through with it. Can you imagine? I led you right here to make it all boring again. And what did he do to stop you? Nothing! There I stood, in my best old lady suit, and he said it was all my fault! He just needs motivation. What better than an escaped prisoner seeking vengeance? Could you kill someone you love? I can't. Well, I have, but not Mayor Olis. It would be too pedestrian. No, I want you to try killing him. I want him to reach deep down, below all the marmalade and crushing failures defining his life, to find a seed of confidence and grow it into a tree of gumption he'll use to beat your brains to paste. But if not, any brain paste will do. Even his. Deal. Oh, and one more thing. Dareneth stays behind. If you bore me too much, I turn her into a goose, roast her, and feed her to you covered in fine Adar glaze. The goose, I mean. It's a mite bit chilly for my Adar pants. And make it entertaining, would you? After spending so much time in this town, I finally know where the Colovians keep their fur hats.
This is your chance to fix this mess. Go, deal with the mayor. If South Point bores him, Sheogorath will leave.
All ready aboard! Here, I brought you some presents. The shiny ones are off the bench. What do you say? It's why you're my new favorite martyr! Well, also you might see, but mostly hate and blood!
I'm hot! Scrub it with our blade.
Ring is out! My boredom washed it away. Really got in the cracks there. Oh, you can't seem to catch a break, can you? Chin up, just like the bridge. Adversity is the brother-in-law of propensity, as they say. Well, a proper hero needs obstacle, struggle, repeated attempts at bodily harm. You're going to play the proper hero so Owlie can shine. Or our deal is off. And if it's off, so is Dareneth's head. To Skyrim, in a field, with berries glowing from her eyes! Do you have to lumber about like that? Show some panache! A little swagger!
I need him. He knows what we've done. We can't tell the Madbot.
Hopefully it doesn't make us do that part again. I don't think it will, but I guess we'll see. That's the other thing I always forget to do is swap back my skills. Like, when I join the battleground, I gotta change them. When I leave the battleground, I gotta change them. I'm like, shit. I don't think I've actually done this battleground map before. It does not look familiar. So, this should be fucking interesting. It won't be too bad, but pretty straightforward. I want to get one of the old ones that I used to do all the time, but oh no. I want to go to Cyrodiil, but as you can see, it's not looking too good. My team is the yellow, by the way. And again, it's the below level 50 campaign. If you're newer to ESO PvP, there are different ones you can join. So what you'll do is you'll go up here to your Alliance War tab, and you'll pick a campaign. And so there's the Alliance Locked one, which means you join this campaign. It's mostly max level players with champion points, and you're locked to that specific faction for that campaign. So if you join it on the Dominion, you got to stay on the Dominion on like any character that would want to join that campaign. You can buy your way out of it when the campaign ends, I believe, but that's the only workaround. But for below level 50 people, they usually come to Ice Reach here, just because it's a little bit easier. But it's very dead most of the time, and you'll usually only find like maybe 7 or 8 people online on your team. So that's why I've been putting it off. I don't want to go to Cyrodiil and like bore everybody to death if there's nothing to do. But once you hit 50 and you can actually like kind of stand a chance in Cyrodiil in the evenings, it's crazy. Like I've had some really, really fun battles. Of course, people are always pushing to get Emperor and shit. I'm not really interested in that. A couple of years ago, this guild that I was part of was really nice, and they came together for my birthday, and they helped me get the Emperor status on the below level 50 campaign. So that was really fun. It was fun as hell being Emperor. Like, you just feel like superhuman and shit. But it's definitely hard to maintain. I think we ended up holding it for about 3 days because we had people who were just on a lot. But you literally have to hold these 6 keeps, at least one of them, after you take them all, or you get dethroned. So we've had some pretty intense battles, so I hope we can get some shit like that going again and get some fun Cyrodiil clips and videos and shit out here soon. I'll probably even do like a guide if you're kind of new and getting into it, because Cyrodiil itself is a lot different than Battlegrounds, which is what you guys have seen so far. But anyway, it's about to start. Wish me luck. And it fucking necked me again. But anyway, yeah. So we might do those guides. I think today I might start my Oblivion Let's Play. I'm going to do a fresh character from scratch, intro scene and all, because, you know, Oblivion's just iconic. So yeah, I might do that. I thought about doing Skyrim first, but I think for like, I don't know. I think Oblivion just makes more sense. So we'll probably get that going. I'll still have plenty of ESO content coming out alongside. But just a little rundown for what's coming in the future. But here we go for real this time.
Capture the point. Praise the Defiance! We've captured the point! point! Yes! The point is ours! They've captured the point!
That shit hurt. That shit hurt so bad.
They've taken the point! On to the new point! Yes! The point is ours! We've captured the point! Move it to the new point!
captured the point! They have captured the point! No! The point is theirs! Grab your new capture point. Yes! We've taken the point!
The point has moved.
Yes! The point is ours! Praise to the flight! We've captured the point! Grab the new capture point. They have captured the point! Those filthy hawkers! Hurry now.
We must capture the new point! Yes! We've captured the point! Don't lose heart!
We captured the point! Mars curse them, they've taken the point! They took the point!
Move it to the new point.
Let's rally! I'm ready for a win!
That one was really close. I'm pretty satisfied with how that turned out. And oh shit, did it really take us back to the beginning? There ain't no way. There ain't no way.
I don't remember.
Such! And make it entertaining, would you? After spending so much time in this town, I finally know where the Colovians keep their fur hats.
This is your chance to fix this mess. Go, deal with the mayor. If South Point bores him, Sheogorath will leave.
Blackest eyes for staring brandy. Escape the mad god.
Haste of blood! why you're my new favorite partner. Also, you might see, but don't be hate and blood.
Thunder's ear.
Do you have to lumber about like that? Show some... Show some manners! A little swagger! I can never decide between choice and free will. Which will triumph in the end? But why not settle the matter for me? Or you could yank a lever, but that's hardly fun for either of us. I just told you, choice and free will are subjects I hold quite dear. So, you could fight a very good friend of mine, or you can pull another lever. Your choice. Wonderful! Just say the word and I'll bring him here. Free will! Get out here! There's someone I want you to meet! Not much gusto, but a smidge of herb, 3 jots brio, the essentials for a moxie fondue.
Okay, so that was not too bad. Kind of annoying that I had to redo the whole damn thing again, but it is what it is. I should have known better with it being instanced and shit, but regardless.
What do you mean, coming to kill me?
It's a gift, a chance to shine, to prove you have some backbone that won't snap at the lightest touch. Really, Howdy, I'm quite fond of you. Ooh, fondue. What was I saying?
That you're fond of me. That you don't want to watch me die.
Watch you die horribly. All alone. And laughing my head off when it happens. Oh, that doesn't sound like me, does it? But I'm sure you can work the matter out for yourself.
Please, don't do this. Maybe we can work something out. It's not fair. I never wanted this, any of this. Now I'm to die for it. But you're reasonable, aren't you? We can talk about this. Work something out. You do have a choice. Not like me. Sheogorath listened to me. Said he would take me down a golden path. Nobody in South Point ever respected me or gave me a chance to prove who I could truly be. What choice did I have but to make them all see who I really am? My family ruled South Point for generations. But after we lost everything, where was my birthright then? They wouldn't bow to me as they should, so now I've made them bow. It's the burden a true leader must bear. I shouldn't have to die for it. Wait, that's it. I'll go away with him. If he'll have me, just let me try to convince him. Besides, there's not much of South Point left. It's a bit used up, don't you think? Sheogorath, I've been thinking. South Point can't truly appreciate your gift. But if you brought me to the Shivering Isles, I'd fit right in.
You want to go where you like all the others? Where you can be a shank of bacon in a house built of bacon shanks.
No, I mean, think of how I could use your gift in a place that truly understood me.
Well, I suppose you'll make a fine addition to the garden. Very well. The killing's off. I couldn't bring you to my home with more holes in you than when we first met. Just not proper.
Thank you, Sheogorath. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see my new home.
I'll send you ahead. I need a moment to speak with my second favorite mortal. Don't mind the grummites. They always smell that way. Choice wins again. Really tugs at the heartstrings. Careful with those. Yank too hard and the blood goes everywhere but up. I really do admire this town. Shame I can't take it with me. Oh, but can't I? I know just where to put it. We did we? Huh. Well, I suppose you're right. Owlie and I can always visit. Perhaps during hurricane season. That'd be delightful. Don't be a stranger.
Well, that part is done. I believe we talked to... Oh, we don't even have to talk to her. We literally just go straight on. Cool. So yeah, we did part 1 of 3 for the current main story quest we're on for this zone. I'll probably go ahead and end the recording here. We'll just pick back up where we leave off in the next part. That way I don't have any videos that are like too long. But yeah, I'm gonna try it out, see how my internet reacts. Hopefully it's all good. If not, I'll have to re-record some, but it's no big deal. But again, thanks for joining, guys. I appreciate it for sure. Hope everybody's doing well, and I will see you all in the next one.